final minute and change, what play or sequence of events stood out the most to you as you're not trying to take it in after the loss despite the comeback?
I mean, we did a good job in the fourth. I mean, we 17 points in the fourth. Had some tough misses. We gave them a lot of threes in the third quarter. They went on a run. I mean, we fought back. We made a tough shot. Missed a shot. Out of a game. I mean, it was the guy's fault. Fought back, down, I think, 17 or something like that was the biggest lead. And we just kept fighting. It's tough to lose like that, though, but TA, hell of a job from TA to come in. Melo goes out. TA come in, play big minutes with some tough shots, great defensive stops. I don't know, Mike.
Yeah, the last play. The last play, of course, you get a pretty good look at it. You're moving fast. You have to get it off. How comfortable did you feel going into that shot? And your reaction after seemed like obvious frustration.
Yeah, man. I got the ball and the lane was open, and I just watched it like 7 times. And Terrence Mann didn't know who to guard. Reggie was screaming like, "Who got ball?" Because he had Austin in the corner. Serge and Marcus was the weak side, and so I saw a lane, and I mean, the ball touched every part of the rim. You can't ask for a better look. Malik was trailing, but by that time I was already into the shot. So I mean, tough play, tough miss. Frustration just from the miss, and then losing this one. But like I said, the guys fought hard. We battled. Say down 17, come back and fight, make some big plays on both ends of the floor. Just couldn't seal it off.
Dave?
Hey, you pause the video, the red lights around the backboard, and the ball's halfway.
I know, I saw, yeah.
Like, have you had anything that near miss in your career that comes to mind?
Not for a game. I actually paused it, and I was talking to Melo. Me and Melo was watching it. I said, man, basketball college can't do that to me, man. Like, the ball is in. The ball is in. It just rolls out. So tough play, fault. So definitely gonna weigh on me for. I'm glad we got off day, because it definitely gonna weigh me a little bit. Especially. I mean, it's a rivalry, but not a rivalry. And it started back when I first got here, and we always want to beat these guys. I think there was a half a game ahead of us too in the standings, so that's another frustrating thing. But we can't ask for a better game. Get ready for New York.
Bill and Mark.
Maybe Frank's talked the last couple of days just about how tight the margins are for you guys right now when you're below 500. Like you said, they're a half game ahead of you in the standings. Obviously, you got a little uphill sledding here compared to the record. Does that make, or how much? I mean, obviously it does, but like the fact that you have literally in millimeters, maybe a difference between a win and a loss. How much harder does that make just seeing that shot come off?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's frustrating. And that shot didn't lose us. I mean, it did lose us the game, but it's things that we did on a defensive end. Like I said, they got a lot of open looks early in the game. And to start that third quarter, we were way off defensively. We didn't know what we were doing. And they were, manipulating our defense and getting good looks, Serge, especially. And so we kind of dug ourselves a hole and got to fight back. But like I said, it's tough because there was a half game ahead of us, and we're fighting. Dealing with injuries, all year. COVID early in the year, and it's an uphill battle for us now. Missing LB, we just gotta keep plugging away. Obviously, there's no moral victories, and no one feels sorry for us. We don't want anyone feeling sorry for us, but we gotta just find a way. You know, keep pushing. Another tough game coming. Actually, these next 4 we got left, you know, gonna be tough games. So, you know, we just gotta keep pushing and try to get all 4 of these.
Mark and Kyle.
Anthony, how did they use along with you there with not being part of the All-Star reserves?
I mean, I kind of figured I wasn't just because of the amount of games that I missed. This is the first time since my rookie year. Actually, I went to All-Star my rookie year because I was on a rookie team. So this is my first time in my career where I don't have to go to All-Star. So I know my wife is ecstatic. I can spend time trying to be at All-Star, you know, and be somewhere else. So, but congrats to all those guys, man. You know, especially the clutch guys. You know, obviously Darius on his first selection, Darius Garland. But I think Zach was first time All-Star too. Second. So, but I mean, you know, I'll have more opportunities. I'm sure to be in there.
Go Kyle and end with Jovan.
Just obviously, we're sitting here talking about Melo and his role yesterday, and then for him to go out mid-game, what effect do you think that had on the team? And was that a tough moment at halftime when you realized it wasn't coming back?
I don't think it was a tough moment. I mean, obviously he's one of our better shooters and, you know, gives us spacing. But like I say, Trevor came in and played a hell of a game. Like, came in, made some shots. He made some stops defensively. Like, he filled those shoes for Melo. And we don't know the severity of Melo's injury, but, you know, TA is always ready. And he was able to come in and help us. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But, you know, next man up mentality.
Last question, Jovan.
A couple days ago, Frank was talking about how they obviously made some adjustments stylistically when you were out in terms of going smaller, playing more small ball with Ron at 5, and kind of just spacing the floor out. You've now had 4 straight games with 27-plus points. I'm curious just how you feel like you've kind of adjusted to that and some of the benefits of playing the smaller basketball and just, you know, kind of all this space that you have out there to operate.
Yeah, just with the spacing. 4 perimeter guys around me. Excuse me. So it's better for the spacing, and then we can still throw Dwight and DJ in at times when we need them. And Dwight's been very effective for us. And you know, just watching since I've been out, the way you know, that 4 or 5 Bron Melo, you know, big lineup, small lineup has worked for us. Just trying to do the same thing, you know. Toss game, playing uphill, playing a lot of pick and roll, where our guards can get downhill with a lob threat and me rolling, and we also got shooters surrounded. So it's been effective for us. We just got to find ways to put us together for a 48.